Hell yeah. And now it is time for the battles. Hooray. That's why you're here. But first, I'm going to bring out your judges. You met them already. It's Jay Light, Kylie Troop, and Eli Halpern. Look at that. Wonderful. Jay, I'll ask you first, because you are the most seasoned roast man here. What are you looking for from these battles tonight?
You know, I am really excited. You guys are in for a real treat. We've booked some of actually the finest roast battlers in Dallas. Like, this is a real, truly star-studded lineup. So you are going to see some of the meanest of the mean tonight. And honestly, I don't think we're going to see tears. I think we're going to see a lot of hardened exteriors get hardender.
Yes.
Hardender. Yeah, that's what.
A lot of boners up here tonight.
A lot of boners up here tonight. I don't know if we got any racism coming through. This crowd hates it, but we'll see if we can turn them around.
I think we've only got 2 sets of racism tonight, but we've got a lot of sexism. Speaking of sexism, Kylie, what are you looking for from the battlers tonight?
I'm looking for out of the box, silly. That's my favorite roast.
Terrific. Yeah. All right, out of the box from the box. Perfect. Ooh, fuck you. It's about to be so much worse. You can't get mad at that. Eli, Jew hater, how are you feeling about this?
I just hope they're not Jews.
Yeah. To be clear, Eli is Jewish. He's allowed to say those words.
Nope.
He doesn't claim it, but I like to bring it up. It makes
I want to see mean. I want to see them be mean, but in a funny way.
Cool. Terrific. I like that. That is the goal. All right, and I'm going to be your 4th judge, Mike Eaton. Hooray!
Woo! Keep going for Mike, everybody.
Your first battlers. I'm very excited for this battle. 2 of the funniest. I'm going to bring up your first guy. He's absolutely hilarious. Make it loud right now for JVT. I always wonder if it's going to be a different outfit, and it never is.
Nope, gotta stay consistent.
It's always that one. It's always awesome. How are you feeling tonight?
Feeling good. I've never roasted a girl, so this, I thought it'd be really hard, and then I looked at her. I said, "This won't be as hard." So.
Yeah, let's see what they think. Well, let's meet her. Your opponent, absolutely hilarious. Make it loud right now for Chrissy Healey. Well, you're dressed a lot less loud than him. That's good, right? Chrissy, how are you feeling tonight?
I'm good. I'm excited to roast the gayest character in Cats.
Terrific. Look, they're already getting feisty. This is fun. It's
Perfect.
A girl versus a bitch. Yeah. I'm very excited for this. 5 rounds, 5 jokes each. Who's going first?
I'll go first.
All righty. We start every roast battle with a chance. You guys are going to help me with that.
Battle.
Let's roast.
Jay looks like he believes in a woman's right to choose which frat boy goes first.
Thanks, Velma from Scooby-Doo with autism. So, Chrissy worked on Wall Street because she was good with numbers. Her nickname was 1, 2, 3, Forehead. Wow. But the only guy she banged on Wall Street was the black homeless man outside.
You look like your favorite sex position is nearby chair.
Damn.
Jay was a legacy at Princeton and a C student. Jay going to Princeton is a lot like his limp dick. It's not getting in without some help.
You seem angry. Here's a Twinkie. Oh wait,
gluten-free?
you need to do some cardio. Go get it. So Chrissy was raised in the UK, which shows free healthcare won't make you healthy. Yeah, she said her hobby is working out. Her other hobby, lying.
It's true, I'm chubby. You look like you count your wife's calories. Jay's parents support his comedy. They're both doctors, so they're used to being around scrubs with bad writing.
All right, thanks, diabetic Tina Fey. So Chrissy's lived all over the world. She's a UK 7, a US 5, and a Harlem 10. She also speaks 3 languages, English, Spanish, and oink oink.
You look like a vet who specializes in animal gender reassignment. Jay's wife works at United Healthcare. He thinks he's the best she's ever had, but she denies all his claims.
Thank you, trans Harry Potter. So where was I? Oh, yes. Chrissy eats like a Holocaust denier. She's like, I only ate 2,000 calories when it was really 6 million. This is about 2,000 calories, this honey bun. So I'll leave it for Mike. Mike, don't eat that.
Jay's daughter loves lemonade because she was Minute Maid.
Oh, if you weren't so funny, the Cowboys need a linebacker. So Chrissy has IBS, which stands for Into Black Sex. She's been penetrated by more black guys than Austin Metcalf. Guys, that only means more than one.
I got IBS and you failed at football. At least I make it to the bowl.
And that was fun.
Yeah.
That was so fun. All right, a vicious battle. It does feel like you guys are gonna fight after this. That was so much fun.
Oh wait, shoot, I forgot the donuts.
Yeah.
Damn it.
This has been the best battle ever. I had them go grab me the Twinkies. Why did you throw them? Jay, how did you feel about this?
I really enjoyed this battle between a strip club owner in Grand Theft Auto and the hooker who's been in the gully for too long. Just a little bloated. This is a great first battle. I think Chrissy, all of your jokes were great. JVT came out a little slow at the start. You pulling out. I love that you had the props. You pulling out the Twinkie, even though you're the twinkiest looking thing on the stage right now. Good shit all the way around, but just by a slight edge, I give my vote to Chrissy.
All right. One vote for Chrissy. Kylie, how'd you feel about this? Jesus, fuck, did you write all that during this?
No.
There's a schizophrenic amount of writing on this page. Sorry.
No, I have a problem.
She's doing
I was looking at pictures of them earlier, touching myself. And do you have mommy issues, JVT?
No, my mom's great.
Okay.
She probably gave me a little too much
Okay,
confidence.
because
Little
it's
too
giving
much
Siegfried and Freud.
Oedipus complex,
Yes,
anybody?
Yes. All right, you guys don't like the clever stuff. JVT doesn't look like he roasts girls, he fries them. You gotta stop. You can't be calling this girl fat if that's what you got going on. That's kind of how I feel about it.
It's a roast battle, okay?
And here I am. Chrissy got all jokes, all comebacks. Like, you had it, girl. Crimson Chin energy, but like you knocked it out of the park, dude. Yeah.
Girl
Fairly
power.
Odd Parents reference, yeah. So it's Chrissy for me. Thank you.
All right, 2 votes for Chrissy. Eli.
Should I take her mic?
Yeah.
All right.
You should.
JVT, Tiger Queef. You made a Jew joke, plus 300 points. You did very good at the being mean part, not too much at the being funny part. The IBS joke was good. That was the very last one, though. Should have been good before that. Chrissy, you are a woman. Minus 300 points.
He wrote that down.
I didn't want to forget. But Chrissy, you did great. I think you won.
All right, that's 3 votes for Chrissy, which means I have the woman's vote. It doesn't count, but I'm going to make it anyways. That was a very fun battle. Chrissy, you have such an autistic energy. It felt like they were sad when he was mean to you. Like, he would say mean stuff, and I go, no, don't hurt her. And then you would hurt him, and they're like, God, retard strength. That was a really fun battle. I feel like, JVT, you have a genuine disdain for overweight women.
I was just trying to be as mean as possible. Maybe I overdid it.
I know you were, but it just, like, you look like the alternate version of the Globo Gym guy from Dodgeball. They're just out there with a Twinkie like, fuck you, fatty! It's like, all right. And as a fat, it was just like, I don't like that you're running a heavyweight camp up here, man.
That's why I said told you not to eat that. I was being serious.
Yeah, that was also such a cock tease. You blue-balled me. You gave me hostess snacks that said, don't eat that?
I would
They're all
like to point out, Mike literally asked me to go run and get the Twinkie for him in the middle of the battle from across the room.
I didn't want anyone to step on him. They're already smushed from him sitting on it like an asshole. For that alone, you lose. 4 votes for Chrissy. Your winner of the first battle, Chrissy Healey. Hug it out. Great job.
I love this face.
That is a roast battle mandated hug, by the way. He's not like just a creepy, can I get my hug guy? That was such a fun first battle that it made me completely lose track of who gets. Oh man, we got a great battle second. This is gonna be so much fun. Your first battler coming to the stage. Make it loud for Don Charles. Hello. Whoa. What the fucking actor shit was that?
It was very monotonous. It was very... Yeah, here I am.
This is awesome. I've never been terrified before. This is awesome.
Should I redo it? Should I go back again?
I like it. This is good
Okay.
energy. Don, how are you feeling tonight?
Feeling amazing.
How about you to announce smooth jazz on the radio? That's incredible. Up next this hour. All right, Don. Well, let's meet your opponent. Very funny guy. Give it up for Q Rose. Q, how are you feeling tonight?
I'm all right. I'm feeling good, brother.
Hell yeah! Look how you're so much smoother.
I could totally redo it, guys. I could totally go back there. I'm gonna literally do that right now.
Don Charles! All right, there we go. All right, cool. Perfect. All right, now we're on even funny.
That was somehow scarier.
Yeah! This is 5 jokes each. Who's going first?
Yeah.
All right. Incredible. Battle! Let's roast!
Give it up for Predator's gay cousin, everyone. Q Rose. Q, which stands for queer. Looks like he has to sing the entire alphabet to know what comes after Q. It's R for retarded.
It's funny you call me gay. You have prison wife energy, nigga. Is he fucking serious right now? Holy shit! He went to the University of Texas, Austin, which makes sense because every night before he goes to sleep, he has to sit on a Longhorn.
It's true. It's true. Q served in the Air Force. Yeah, which just means he sold Air Force Ones. So he was gonna switch from Air Force to Navy, but he would have went from Q Rose to Q Drown. You know what I mean?
It's clear I didn't sell you Air Force Ones. What the fuck are those?
They're
Those shits
Reeboks.
are dirty as hell. You got a weird gay energy, man. Yeah, you like the GD that comes out when you rub a cursed dildo.
Thank you, Captain Hennessy. Thank you.
You're gayer than Captain Jack Sparrow. I don't know how this is possible.
As the friend who watches anime, Q dates Asian girls because he likes soul food. Soul food, soul? Should I do it again? Should I honestly?
Oh man, good one. Your hair is fucked up, bro. Yeah, Yeah, it is, right? That shit fucked up. It's weird, bro. Like he's Spanish and white, which makes sense because he looks like Napoleon Dynamite and Pedro.
I know you came here to charge your phone, but I know you got to get back to remixing your smoke detector, right? You gotta.
That was it.
That was it. That was it.
Okay, shit. Oh man, you got such dirty gay energy, man. You're like, you look like if Pauly Shore fucked the Jersey Shore.
I give it up for AI generated Wiz Khalifa, everybody. Give it up. I know you have to get back to talking to people at bus stops, but
those shoes say you ride the bus, nigga. I know you're not gay, you just present as gay. You look like the Mexican they hired to clean up after a Diddy party.
I did, honestly. Good.
That was 5,
That's
right?
5.
Yeah,
That's
come
5.
on, guys, give it up for them. Awesome. This was a very fun battle between Kanye's cousin and a SoundCloud beat producer.
Well, yeah, I was like, which one?
Yeah, really.
Whichever one Kanye sucked. Eli, what do you think about this battle?
Don Charles looks like he survived an electrocution. And Q looks like he doesn't have electricity. I think it was a good battle. Don, I think you fell flat a little bit there, and Q, you stayed consistent the whole way through, so I'm gonna give it to Q.
All right, one vote for Q. Kylie, how'd you feel?
I thought this was a great battle. I thought you both were very funny in your own ways, and yeah, that one goes out to Don. Clark Cunt. You do stumble, but you do it so funny, and I did like the church phone that didn't end in anything was very delightful in its own way. And I know these all sound really bad, but I enjoyed the jokes. Hugh, you were so smooth, and you were present, and you were reactive in all the right ways. It was like watching like someone sparring. It was really funny. Although you cannot call someone gayer than Captain Jack Sparrow when you look like you. So I just need you to know that. I'm gonna give it to Q. Yeah, give it up for Q.
2 votes for Q. Jay, how'd you feel?
This was a really fun battle. Q, thanks for wearing your auntie's wallpaper to the show tonight.
It's Versace, my nigga.
Is it?
He said, is that her name? Yeah,
Don, you look like you're gonna try and nervously buy incense from Q after the show. You two feel like you're on the weirdest improv team of all time. This is so great. I like this I love this battle a lot. You guys are going tit for tat. This is super fun. I think Q edged it out, but I do think that, Don, you should call your first comedy special Weird Gay Energy. But Q Rose gets my vote. Nice job, guys.
Yeah, that was a very fun battle, guys. I like that a lot. Don, you came out with weird energy, but it worked for you. That was fun.
That's so good to know. Thank you.
You played into it. Yeah, you had a lot of confidence and you were swinging, but I think it showed that you just had a rebuttal for everything that you hit him with, and that was really cool to watch. It was also very cool as just like a white guy to see a what are those in person. That was, I only get to see that on TikTok, so I was like, oh, cool. So I enjoyed that. It was also my worst nightmare as a white guy that buys cool shoes. I saw that and I was like, oh no, he's gonna kill himself. So please don't, but great battle. Q, you get my vote, 4-0 for Q Rose. Hug it out, great job, gentlemen. All right, one more time for them. How great was that? Such a fun battle. Your third battle, two of my absolute favorites. His first battler comes to stage, one of the best here in Dallas. Please make it loud for Sagan Butler!
What up?
What up, Sagan? How are you doing tonight?
I'm feeling good.
Hell yeah.
Ready to cry, guys.
Awesome, yeah, let's go. All right, well, let's meet your opponent. It's Michael Morgan. Now, Michael, you did a great job last month, so I wanted to have you back. How are you feeling tonight?
Feeling good, confident.
Fuck yeah, exciting. That's awesome. All right, well, let's see how it goes. Who's going first?
Your choice.
No, you guys got to pick. I'm asking. And then
Oh,
you
okay.
answer.
You go. I'll go first.
Look at that. You figured it out. Way to go. All right. Well, you know what time it is. Battle.
Battle, battle, battle.
Let's roast.
Sagan is, she's a little bit white trash. She has like 4 kids. She actually keeps track of them by the cigarette burns she leaves in their arms.
It's crazy. I have more kids than you have brain cells, but all right. Michael looks like the world's most polite racist. Like he'd get kicked out of the police academy for whispering, "Your feelings matter," during a chokehold.
Sagan's kids all have ADD, all different dads.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard of George Strait. Give it up for George Gay! All right, I put way too much into that for the reaction. Michael actually loves Spider-Man, but his spidey sense only tinkles when a man in tight Wranglers is near.
Don't see him out there anymore. Sagan has adult braces. That seems like a pretty expensive way to say your dad wasn't around when you were a kid.
I have braces, but I still have more teeth than all his relatives combined. Let's see. Michael has Peter Pan syndrome. He spends his time looking for lost boys. He's way too soft to be a cop, but he's still too hard to work with kids.
Sagan is actually a domestic violence survivor, which is why she's scared of a punchline. Sagan, what takes a better hit, you or your pussy?
I mean, with the 4 kids, I think we know the answer to that. I'll make this quick. I know you gotta get back to practicing your blowjob face in the mirror. Michael is 5'7", but his wife is 5'10".
Sure.
He wants to beat her, but she's just so strong. The only reason he wants a threesome is to get uppies to her vagina.
Sagan actually calls her braces child support because they're always catching kids.
Michael looks like he chunks Bud Light with his ass. He's actually an ex-Marine, but his time in the service was less saving Private Ryan and more touching Ryan's privates.
Hell yeah, that was fun.
Woo!
Very fun battle. Kylie, what did you think about this one?
I thought this was fun. I thought, let me start Sagan. Horse girl, someone forgot to take off your tackle. Looks like you, before giving blowjobs, you say, brace yourself. And TSA's worst nightmare. I really like the polite racist joke, and I like that you tagged it up. I felt like all your jokes had tags, and they were, that was like a smart strategy to get an extra laugh. The 4 kids comeback was super funny. Yeah, we all know that your pussy can take a pounding.
I was going to say the same thing.
Because Michael, you gave it a pounding. I felt like all your jokes were incredible. Like they were really funny and tight. You do look like you have a chip on your shoulder and that your muscles prevent you from feeling. Does that check out? Short guy energy? Okay.
Short king is what we prefer to be called.
I bet.
Well, did you serve? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna have to give it to Michael, but it was a great battle, guys. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah! I'll go for Michael. Jay, what'd you think?
I really like this. Was a fun. Sagan had that one joke, the Spidey sense joke. It did make me. I mean, Michael, you do look like Peter Parker if he shot webbing out of his dick.
I get that a lot.
Sagan, you look like the girlfriend Peter abandoned to go date Mary Jane instead.
Yeah. Has no time for fours.
You know what? This was a really fucking close battle. Oh my god. I mean, I almost want to see one more joke. That's kind of where I'm at. I have it pretty much even. Yeah.
Yeah, I have it pretty much even as well. Let's do one more joke then.
One more joke. One more joke.
Michael, you went first the first time?
I did.
So Sagan, you're going first this time. One more joke, sudden death, let's go!
Michael looks like he really enjoyed people kneeling at football games until he realized it wasn't a George Floyd reenactment.
Sagan, she's also dating another comedian, which is why she's able to fake laughs and orgasms.
I feel like you're well acquainted with fake orgasms.
I can tell.
All right, Jay, now what?
Now what? Fuck.
Yeah.
I do think, all right, Sagan, you did hit that with strong, I need to speak to the manager energy. But I do think that I think I got to edge it to Michael on that last joke. Just a hair. I'm giving it to Michael.
All right, so it's 2-0 to Michael, right? Eli, how'd you feel about this one?
Sagan, I think your jokes are probably tighter than your pussy. And Michael.
Same.
Michael, you were being very bracist. You were doing bracism. And that was a fun word that I thought of. But I'm gonna give it to you, Michael. I think you guys both did great though.
Yeah, one more time for these guys. What a great battle that was. That was super fun. Yeah, I really liked both of those. That was so much fun for both of y'all. The joke that I think won it for Michael for me was the ADD joke. The different dads was great. But great battle for both of you. Your winner, Michael Morgan. Give it up.
Give it up for these two.
Good job!
Great battle, guys.
And now back to everybody's favorite thing, Race War! Race War. They did the chant last month. You guys suck. All right, your first battler, come to the stage. Make it loud right now for Reese Jefferies! How you doing tonight, Reese?
I'm good. My birthday is tomorrow. Fuck you guys.
Woo! I can't believe I was too mean. Yeah, crazy to be celebrating at that.
Don't think you're not off fucking limits here, dude. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, grown man talking about his birthday. Wild energy to start with. Hope your opponent brings that up. And let's meet him. Give it up for Hugo Gonzalez! Hugo, how are you feeling tonight?
Hey, I'm feeling good. Reese was just telling me that he was going to lie about it being his birthday. I just wanted to warn you guys.
Incredible. We got 5 jokes each. Who's going first?
You know what, Mike? I can go first.
All right, how about that? Let's do it.
It's almost my birthday.
Battle! Let's roast!
Hugo looks like if Jeffrey Dahmer took all his victims home in a Subaru.
Those are roomy. You can fit like 5 people in there. Reese was voted the best pitcher in the nation at 12 years old. Now he just takes pictures of 12-year-olds.
You look like your ancestors were pigeons. I don't know.
What the fuck?
You guys see it. You get it. Yeah, you get it.
Good one, Ronald McDumb shit.
So Hugo's been divorced twice. And it's not funny.
It's not funny. Hugo's been married no times.
Hugo looks like he dresses as a magician whose favorite trick is making his wife stop loving him.
Dude, that's a hard trick. You have to be really mean. Reese's dreams of being a major league pitcher are fading faster than his shitty hairline.
You look like Lisa's wet dream, dude.
You're just mad because Harry Potter's fucking your sister.
You look like if Harry Potter started cutting himself, dude. That's what.
That was good. Oh, wait, was it your turn or mine?
I have no idea, dude. I think it's.
I'll go.
Go for it.
All right, this one's probably not great. Reese's girlfriend dumped him after she caught him cheating. She found a bunch of red pubes in her brother's ass.
You look like the drummer from Blink 182, pounds overweight.
Once again, Reese got caught red pubed. Never mind.
No, it's I'll go. It's fine. It's good. It's my turn. Hugo looks like he lost everything in his divorces except his wife's wardrobes.
I still got all her shoes. They're in my trunk. Reese calls his balls Reese's peanut butter cups. Also, he won't stop feeding his dog Reese's peanut butter cups.
Really? Oh, it's like, all right. No, that's all right.
I know, you told me not to tell anyone.
Yeah, I know. You look like you want to protest something, you just haven't figured out what yet. That's all right.
Protest you procreating, dude.
Yeah, that was a rebuttal. All right. Hugo looks like if Clark Kent only wears his disguise within 300 feet of a school.
So, Reese is more of an orangutan than a gorilla, but he could easily beat off 100 guys.
Hugo gets called gay a lot for obvious reasons. I actually don't think you're gay. I think you hit on a lot of girls until their parents ask you to leave the playground.
This gay joke's coming from Carrot Bottom over here, dude.
You should try eating a carrot, dude. It would help you a lot.
Does your mom's clit count?
If you could ever find one, dude, that'd be fine, yeah. He's divorced twice, remember that.
I think this is the last one.
Yeah.
I think that's about it. Yeah.
Reese has a recent
I need this to hurt. Go ahead.
Stop. You're fucking distracting me, dude. I'm gonna close out strong. Reese has a freckle for every time he says the N-word. It's Ginger, you dyslexic fuck.
I lose at Scrabble a lot. That's the thing. All
right, that was 5. Yeah, give it up for them. Oh man, that was such a fun battle. Hugo, you look like Richard Ramirez if he just snuck into people's fridges.
Thanks.
And Reese, you look like you try to hire every Mexican guy at Home Depot. I can't take you home. Sir, I work here. That was a very fun battle. I really liked it a lot. You guys punched a lot. There were so many things happening there, but I think I'm going to edge it slightly to Reese. Jay, what did you think?
This was fantastic. Reese, you look like you did a great job coming here after creeping on girls at the horse track all day.
I told you that in confidence.
Hugo, you look like the only day laborer you can pick up outside of an Urban Outfitters. I did not expect so many pedophile jokes from both of you guys. This kind of felt like a turf war more than anything. You're like, that's my playground. God, I mean, the back and forth, the rebuttals. I haven't seen anything quite like that here at the Dallas Comedy Club. The rebuttals, the back and forth you guys had, the Blink 182 thing, Reese, her brother's ass, the Harry Potter line was great. Fuck, I'm gonna give a little bit of an edge to Hugo on this one. I'm giving Hugo my vote.
I did expect all of the pedophile jokes because they are both kinds of Catholic. Irish and Mexican, right? that's the two flavors. All right, Eli, what'd you think?
Hugo, that was a great battle. Hugo, you look like you get a lot of pussy because they think you're a lesbian.
You look like you're right.
If it works, it works. Everybody's got an angle. And Reese, you have resting Lieutenant Dangle energy.
Holy shit, you do.
I'm surprised you didn't roller skate in here in a Speedo. But your entrance wasn't much better. Nobody cares it's your birthday. You're a man. Don't tell anyone it's your birthday ever again. You should spend every birthday crying alone.
Oh, he does.
31 in a row. All right.
What'd you do for the first 10?
Well, the first 3 don't count.
That's what he says about his wives, dude. Yeah.
I was gonna say breastfed for the first 10.
Well, I'm glad you didn't.
Jay, any thoughts on your votes?
I thought you guys had a really good back and forth. Hugo, you were a little bit stronger and really solid with the rebuttals. I'm going to give it to you.
All right, 2 votes for Hugo. Kylie, how do you feel?
This roast battle was amazing. You guys both had great jokes, great rebuttals, great flow. I understand why your wives left you, because you're giving "Where's my Hugo" energy. I don't know if you know that.
Where's my Hugo?
Yeah. You also look like you could smell when avocados are ripe. Does that make sense? Like you don't need to feel it. You can just.
I look like I'm talented.
Yeah.
You're doing great, sweetie. Keep going.
Right, Reese, you look like if Fireball was a person. Is your dog named Jameson? Because that would make sense. And you look like you freestyled during sex. About to come, dick a gun, bitch don't know but I hit and run.
My name is Reese and I'm about to release.
That was a tighter version of my joke, yes.
She had a week to think about that, too.
You know, I don't know if this is crazy, but I would love to hear another joke.
Yeah.
Is that crazy?
One more joke. Yeah, let's do it. One more joke. One more joke. Hell yeah. That's what I was hoping for, too. Reese, you went first last time, so Hugo, you're going first. One more joke. Let's go.
All right, gotta bust out the old phone, though.
I already crossed mine off, so we'll just do this one, I guess.
Reese used to be a great baseball pitcher, but these days he's only striking out on Grinder. Because he's gay.
Sean Start. Hugo's scared to own any guns because Sesame Street already makes his 9mm discharge.
You were saving that one, Reese?
That was a good one, dude.
Crossed it out. He crossed it out. After that one, how do you feel?
Reese. Reese all the way.
Reese, all right. And your winner in overtime by sudden death, Reese! Hug it out. Great battle, guys. Oh, that was your birthday present. Great job. Wonderful. One more time for those guys. Great job. And another point for the whites in the race war. You hate it. I love it. I don't give a shit.
Are you keeping track?
Your last battle of the night. Make some noise for your headliners. This is going to be fucking awesome. Your first comment coming to the stage. One of my favorites in the city. Make it loud for Nathan Beeman!
Oh no, he's charging up. Oh no.
Nathan, how you feeling tonight, man?
I'm tired.
job this week. Don't fucking cheer, you gears of the machine. Fucking hate you.
You standing outside of the Babs Big Boy holding the sign, or?
What'd you say? I'm not paying attention to you.
Nothing on. I fucking love you, man. All right, let's meet your opponent. Very funny, funny battler. Make it loud right now for Ruth Banks!
You're gonna fucking die. Because if I lose, I'll kill you.
So, Ruth, how you feeling?
Well, at least if I lose the roast, I've got a criminal case.
Shit, that's crazy. All right, well, this is going to be a lot of fun. Who's going first?
I can, or you can.
You want rock, paper, scissors it?
That seems like a lot of effort, and I'm holding a lot of things in my hand, but sure.
Okay, rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Go!
Ruth's a lesbian, she goes first. We both scissored.
Hell yeah.
All right, 5 drinks each. Your headlining battle. Battle! Let's roast!
Nathan looks like a Make-A-Wish kid whose wish was the cake from Matilda.
I like your pants tonight. You dress like you're ready for men to play games on you. And you I feel like you only wear bell bottoms to hide your cankles. It's not my roast, it's my rebuttal. Fuck. Ruth is built like a horse. She'll do anything for a sugar cube. She will kick you if you walk behind her, and she has a massive cock.
That's why it likes me so much.
What I'm saying is you're my type. You're tall. You're tall, dominant, and have a prostate. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell your teacher everything you say tonight.
And you go tell Kim. You go.
No, it's not an empty threat because my best friend was his high school teacher. That's real. I asked her about him, and she told me that his name, Beeman, is very fitting because he's always begging to have his grade raised to a B man. But actually, no, I'm kidding, because she was the theater teacher, and look at him, he excelled in theater.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's so good with semen. You see how Beeman rhymes with semen? It's like so charmingly fitting. If only Nathan rhymed with fat bitch.
You look like you eat other women's placentas. Ruth is ugly in a utilitarian way. Like her face, for example. She is considering supplementing her income by renting her forehead out as a billboard. She keeps her eyebrows that long to show guys what 8 inches is really like. And her proudest moment was the day she stopped gnawing on branches and left the other beavers behind.
Okay, Fisher Price, Chris Farley. Recently Nathan was invited to run a train on a girl. And Nathan's so autistic, he was willing to look past the girl being there for the sake of the train. But once he heard running was involved.
You're a misshapen fruit. Sorry, you look like you're made of misshapen fruit. Ruth is upset that she can't find a man that won't hit her, but I think that she likes it. If she didn't, she'd stop dressing like a piñata.
That's okay, that X he's got in his hand there, it's not because he's young, that's his cattle brand. He actually... He used to be the director of the Dallas chapter of the Christmas Carolers. And they actually pressured him into, quitting. And they didn't even ask for 2 weeks, they just asked for 12 days. They were just really tired of him hitting on the little drummer boy and playing with his jingle bells.
You look like you got kicked out of the mystery gang for fucking a dog.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah. Ruth, you look like you do tarot readings at BLM rallies. You're also a stoner. And so, you know, you smoke a lot of weed, but if we were in colonial times, we would all stone her.
Those are strong words from someone who can't grow a beard but has been a beard. Beeman is so fat that his cum is icing. At least that's what he tells the kids. He puts the dough in pedo.
Ruth makes cookies to supplement her income. Let me know if you want any of my sweet cum, you fat bitch.
At least I'm not dressed like a psych ward nurse debating switching sides.
You've already switched sides. Ruth says she has OCD, and that means obtuse cunt derangement. She's the only woman I know that fucks to the beat of Paper Planes by MIA.
I think that was 5. Do we want to go one more? I think so. Yeah.
That was 5? Yeah.
Can I do my last one? I like it.
Well,
Okay, I won't.
that was so fucking even. I was gonna ask for one more.
Let's do one more joke.
So
One more joke.
One more joke. Instant sudden death. Let's go.
Ruth looks like she wears army shoes to the gynecologist. I mean, penis doctor. Fun fact, Ruth only dyes her hair to hide her massive bulge.
Beeman looks like he was molested by the Pillsbury Doughboy. Now every time you poke his stomach, he gets an erection. And that's why he has so many crescent rolls.
Fucking
One more
A.
time for them. What a fucking
And if you
battle.
squeeze him too hard, he'll burst.
Holy shit. Yeah, that was incredible. Great work. Yeah, good job. Way to go, guys. Amazing battle. You made a fat guy stand. Congratulations. That was so much fun. Ruth, you look like the Wendy's logo if she exclusively ate at Wendy's. Nathan, I'm convinced you're my son. I guess I came in a man once and had a gay son, so here you are. That was a tremendous battle. I don't even know how to judge it, so I'm going to make them do the hard part. Jay, what'd you think?
Fuck me. This was an incredible battle. This was great. One more time for these two. Oh my God. Just a couple of heavy bags hitting the heavy bags. This was great. You guys are fantastic. This was so great. I don't want to say anything mean because I'm scared of both of you.
Does it help to know this is my first roast?
I mean, this is truly what I love about watching the Dallas roast scene like start to evolve. Like, I remember the first time I saw Nathan, I was like, Nathan's a fucking natural at this. First time I saw Sagan, Reese, pretty much every battler we've seen tonight is all people who are like, these people fucking get it. And Ruth, welcome to the club.
That's very nice, thank you.
I think to go up against Nathan Beeman, who is a force of nature, I mean, I'm going to be thinking about, do you want my sweet cum, you fat bitch? I'm going to be thinking about that on the drive home. But I think I will, God, yeah, I think I'm going to give my vote to Ruth. I'm giving my vote to Ruth on this one.
One vote for Ruth. Kylie, what'd you think?
Just incredible. You guys crushed it. It's crazy your run-on sentences considering y'all have never, but Nathan, you look like you got baby fat like in your fridge. I think you eat it. It's given Goatman, Mr. Tummy, and just incredible jokes. They were fucking hitters, and they kept going, twists and turns. It was the out of the box I was asking for earlier. Ruth, you were incredible. First time ever. I'm so glad I got to watch you lose your virginity. Probably not the first time
too.
Yeah. I don't want to say anything mean about you. You guys were incredible. I do feel, gosh, this is so hard. I feel like Nathan edged it out for me, but Ruth, incredible showing.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Why did you Westminster dog show them at the end? They're fat, not dogs. Ruth, incredible showing. An excellent breed. Yeah.
And wow, look at those teeth. Nice bite.
Eli, how'd you feel?
Nathan, it was great to see Eric Cartman in real life. And Ruth, you look like if Jessica ate Roger Rabbit. That was a really fun battle. Ruth, great job on your first time. Great job if it was even your fifth time, but but it was your first time. It was great. Nathan, your whole thing was like a train wreck that landed beautifully. Like if you told me outside, this is what I'm gonna say, I'd be like, no. But you got the juice. You got a little too much juice. You should exercise a little more. But I think you did great. Ruth, you did great. I think I'm going to give it to Ruth.
2 for Ruth, 1 for Nathan. Man, that was a really fun battle. Ruth, you look like you stalk guys outside of Spencer's Gifts.
Only to get the manager discount.
You wear Vans. You are the size of a van. I was going somewhere with that, but I didn't have enough time. I'm just perplexed by what to vote for you guys because it was such an even battle. I'm gonna vote for Nathan. You guys tied. So you guys both fucking crushed it. Nobody lost. We all won. Congratulations. Our first ever tie in Dallas Roast Battle history. Nathan Beeman and Ruth Banks. Give it up for them one more time. Hug it out.
This is great.
Incredible job. A wonderful showing from the Fats. Great job, guys. Guys, this has been Roast Battle Dallas. We're here the second Thursday of every month. One more time for everybody here at the Dallas Comedy Club. Jerry Light, Kylie Troop, Eli Halpern. I've been Mike Eaton. Have a great rest of your night. Goodbye.
All right, everybody, presenting our shows here at the Dallas Comedy Club. Please help us get out the room. If you need to close out your tab, you can do so at the bar. You guys can do the drink at the bar.